Hello, everybody. Just hitting the last couple things that I need to do before everything goes live proper. What is good, everybody? We are checking in here from the far north at the ice barrier. Yes, Whirl, what is your question? Ah, 78 days or something like that. It was I applied May 29th or May 30th. I'm not even joking. It was like 3 months almost. Let me see it. Let me see if I can just pull it up. So that would have been There's the first one that I need, and then oh, wait a second. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, that was kind of a joke to me as well, Whirl. Hello, everybody. We'll have a matchup in just a moment. Yeah. Received, 530. Approved, 816. All right, let us find a match. I see why you sent me here, Eli. These aren't... Okay, sure. This is technically 2 decks. Alright, waiting for them to show up. Do we have anything else we can watch in the meantime? I mean, am I leaking, Eli? My name is literally Grand Harrier, like, everywhere. It's not hard to find me, bro. Alrighty. Do we have our opponents? We are still waiting on one of them. I do want to watch this match unless we can find something else interesting in the meantime. Bum bum. All right, looks like they might have finally shown up. Good, good. Oh, okay, ASAP, I got you on my radar. We might watch you a little bit later, too. Okay, here we go. There are new player decks, yes. Hello, everybody. We are going to be watching two unnerfed decks as opposed to new decks. But we do have new decks in the event as well. Now, what do we have here? This appears to be Mayakashi. How did Mayakashi benefit from the ban list? Well, the primary is better access to both Spirit Master and Spectral Sword. We are doing the Synchro Climb. Now, Mayakashi, in addition to receiving the benefit of their Shiranui, the Shiranui side of the package being freed up a little bit, in addition to that, they also are going to benefit immensely from the new Link mechanics, both because they have Link monsters that they are currently missing, that would allow them to float into Yoko more easily. But in addition to that, the extra zones, like with any deck that is going to special summon from the extra deck, they will be able to potentially make more plays. Now, that is less of an issue for Mayakashi, but the fact that they will be able to get their Link monsters in theory, as well as their just the immediate synchro above this one, will allow them to float back down into Yoko for a pop, which is going to be very good for the deck. Now, at the top, we see the return of Cristrons. Cristrons, of course, also received some unhits on the most recent ban list, and while I want to reserve judgment, but I do believe they are still going to struggle in the current meta. That said, the unlimits to them were immensely impactful in at least making them playable. So we will see what we're going to be able to do from here. Yoko's float don't matter when you're going to be getting bounced to the hand, however. That is unfortunate. Likely don't have a route to lethal, though. Hello, Sand. Hello, Draghinho. Bum bum bum. Any new cards in the tournament? I am waiting for the breakdown, but just in glancing, I did see some new cards. Yes. Rion on the field. Rion is going to be able to Which one is that one again? I'll be honest, I forget. Banished. So what do we have access to? We have access to a level 5 and a level 6. Any Black Wings? Don't know yet. We will find out. Mayakashi Winter's Effect, banishing the Spirit Master. This is going to... thank you, Refresh. Appreciate that. We are both going to be able to revive as well as pop a card on the field. Very nice. Giving Spirit Master back to this deck is quite nice. Electing to revive the level 5. Interesting. This will allow us to mill, which benefits both decks. Going into the level 5, that's going to be Amatrix. We will be putting our monsters to defense position. But would we have been better off going into Inzektron? Milling, Ghost Meets Girl, Sealing Ceremony, and Mayakashi's Return. Meanwhile, the Crystron player loses 2 Rheons and a Abystius. Nice. Anything spicy today? We will find out. I mean, we're watching Mayakashi versus Crystron, which, while they are not new decks, they are newly unlimited decks. Refresh is telling us to go watch their match, as it has Ice Barrier, which could be interesting. Probably going to do that. Bringing back the Nine-Tailed Fox, a classic play for the Mayakashi archetype. When this dies, or is it? It's just if it's destroyed, right? Yeah, it will return with 2 tokens. Very nice. Unfortunately, not able to push any further here. Might be in a bit of a pickle though. Bryonic's an issue. We're gonna need hand traps, or I'm pretty sure we're just dead here. Will we see a discard of 2? We will, in fact. We're gonna bounce both of those back to the hand. Goodbye. And we do represent lethal on the field right now, outside of a hand trap. There is, in fact, a delay. White Princess will ensure that we do not have lethal. We do have another Ryon on the field, so we can still go with that Inzektron play, but at the same time, Zaga Zaga does have Spectral Sword in the graveyard, so we do now have the ability to go into additional synchro lines, primarily the Shiranui side of things. Likely to see a 6 here, or we could banish the 5? No, we bounce to the 5. What could we have here? Usually they're either running Squire or they're going the Shogun. Ah, we are just going for Yoko again. Okay. Sure. Daki able to go onto the field. Where are we going this time? We can put the nine-tailed fox back onto the field. And this should we know there's a... Okay. So we are going to be able to take out both of the monsters, and we should be able to also deal with whatever we bring back with the Crystron impact. And this will be in Zektron, but that's fine because we're still going to be able to get him off the field. There it is, powered in Zektron. Cannot be destroyed, but Samurai don't care about that. We will take 200 damage, though. Nope, 100. I can count. No damage per Inzektron's effect, and we will see the impact come out now. There's a good possibility we're going to be able to quarry on here. Unless we have decided to play the Trishula package. I imagine, though, it's probably still Quarion. Sorry, just adjusting this a little bit. Do we have a line to lethal? There is a Smyger effect. Rion just don't go away. Hello, QWERTY. Welcome. Hello, Puzzles. Welcome to you as well. Bringing it back, the Sulfafnir. Sulfafnir, of course, going to be able to float into another piece of a potential puzzle. Well, if we wanted to go Quarion, we are currently missing a piece. So instead, we are going level 7. Ah, Samurai Destroyer. Okay. Big enough to take out the Yoko, but is that... Oh, we're not going to go for the Yoko. We're just going to take out the nine-tailed fox. Will not float, but if we can get the fox back on the field... well, no, that's not lethal. but probably still gonna go for it anyways. Ghost meets girl, discarding the Spirit Master. That is perfect. Gonna go ahead and tribute off the Mayakashi. This will allow us to go into a Squire Saga. Squire Saga can banish the Spirit Master if we want. Yes, that is in fact what we will be doing. We're gonna go ahead and pop one, get boosted, and we will be able to clear the board here. Beautiful princess. Nice. Well, alright, one card left. Can we do it, Silent PP? DSOD match. True! One of the benefits of the Unlimits, people able to go back to older decks that they may have enjoyed. While it may not be the most exciting thing, it is nice to give people back their toys. DSO, don't remind me. Okay. Well, we did get the additional card by being able to grab the Crystron entry. Will this give us what we need to be able to go into a significant play, however? I have a feeling we might have missed the other match. This is a bit of a grinder. Just walling up. I don't think that's really gonna do a whole lot for us here. I mean, well, we are staving off death, but you're gonna have to do something to advance your game plan. Oh, refresh. I'm really sad that I missed yours. We are definitely watching that round too. What the hell? Refresh, are you still in your room? I'd like to watch those replays if you are. Well, this just might be it. Are we going to be able to push for lethal? Short answer, yes. They're getting so big. And a 3,800 Yoko. Side by side, Yoko and Squire. Defeating the evil together. Truly a story we can get behind. I believe it's literally just Life Boost Alpha. I'm gonna see if I can get into this other room. We'll come back to this one, maybe. But I would really like to see if Refresh's room is still up. Yes. Excellent. Okay, guys. We are skipping this match for a moment to watch a couple replays. We will come back. But I have a feeling these replays are a little spicy. Replay number 1. This is Hater Gaming versus Refresh. Hello! Ice Barriers, summoning reveal of the Ice Barrier, activating a medallion, searching for Speaker. We are going to discard, bring out the Hexia Spirit, activating Chains, bringing back Warlock of the Ice Barrier. Warlock, while it is on the field, your opponent cannot activate spell cards unless they set them. It is, or both players, it is essentially anti-spell fragrance. We will take out the Warlock, activating Territory of the Sharks, going into Trishula of the Ice Barrier, activating... we are just banishing everything. Activating another medallion, grabbing General Wayne, tributing over, grabbing a copy of Winds Over the Ice Barrier. We're going to be able to then activate a second copy of Chains, bringing back the Revealer bringing out the Dew Dark into a Bryonic. We can then bounce that using the Revealer in the graveyard. Attack, lethal. And that, my ice brethren, is how you do it. Very nice. We're going to watch game number 2. The level modulations actually really helps this Ice Barrier deck, in my opinion, if you by playing the Territory of the Shark. I think it's probably going to be the go-to way to play it. Triple back row activating. We're going to go ahead and summon the Revealer. We get immediately Trap Hold. We do take out Compulse back. So okay, so Hater just did not get to play this game. We are going to Stygian Dirge. That's fine because we kind of can just cheat with our levels. Territory of the Sharks going into level. Literally does not care about Dirge. We're going to go ahead and go into a level 9 Synchro under Dirge. Trishula activating, banishing. We're going to activate the Freezing Chains, bring out the Revealer, attack, lethal. Oh, Dirge means nothing, brother. That was pretty good. All right. Thanks for saving the room there for me, Refresh. We will definitely be watching you. Alrighty. In the interest of fairness, we're going to go ahead and go back to Silent versus Zaga Zaga. I should know what decks we have for round 2, so we will be looking for new box decks, including Refresh. And reminder, Zaga Zaga is currently up a game against Silent. Duel. Good God, Eli, that makes me incredibly sad. Just spectate him again. This might be looking a little bit more difficult for Zaga, though. We do have the... Oh, Sealing Ceremony. Very nice. Banishing the Sulfefnir. Able to take out another card on the field with the banished effect of the Spirit Master. I mean, probably, Eli. No, it's fine. Smiger grabbing entry. Gonna be discard fodder. Bringing out the Abystius. Grabbing an Abyss Pike. We can now threaten to take out and deal some damage. And okay, we must have bricked. Silent will go ahead and win game number 2. Wait just a moment for game number 3 to begin. Aatrox, I don't believe so. Let me take a quick peek. Let's see. Decks that you would classify as either new or banless affected. We have Crystron, Phantom Knight, TG, a random Amazoness, a Blue Eyes, Fish, Ice Barrier, Light Sworn, Malefic, Mayakashi, PK Fire, Resonators, Shiranui, and Synchron. Yeah, be aware that, I mean, there is another tournament going on at the same time, so there's going to be a bit of people will have split between them a little bit. Tuna into Abyss Pike, discarding the Sulfefnir. This is going to get the engine rolling. We are going to have access to what right now? A rank. It looks like we have access to Insectron. Interesting. We know that back row is Impact. We can go into a level 7 here. Go into Squire. Pop a card. Hit that back, force out that back row. Hello, Sean. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. A little tired, but not too bad. The impact will be activated. This does mean that our Rion will not be live at the moment, though, if I'm not mistaken. Should we have just let the... Should we have just let this go? Hans, yes. Ice Barrier 2-0'd their opponent. It was Ice Barrier versus Rose Dragon. Hello, Rad. Have I tried not being tired? Kind of difficult, you know? I appreciate that, though, my friend. Thank you so much for the continued support. You are very kind. We are able to take out another monster with the Spirit Master effect. Also, now this right here, the Sealing Ceremony, is probably going to be one of the big ways that decks both like Mayakashi and by extension Shiranui are going to be able to be good. Hey Gran, have y'all been having server issues like I have? What do you mean server issues? You mean streaming? No, not currently. No dropped frames. Everything looks good on my end. It might be a regional thing. The game won't load for you. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about that. Everything's smooth as butter for me. Looks like we just have a... This does appear to be the final match of the round. So once this concludes, we will be in round number 2. Any ice barrier? Yes. I think just one today, though. They are currently 1-0. Defeated Rose Dragon 2-0. They popped off. It was pretty cool to watch. Well, we just got Quorioned. Okay. We were able to do that. Gonna be a bit of an issue. The Quorion both has targeting protection, as well as it will be able to float into any of the banished monsters currently, including that Squire Saga. Oh, hello. Dumping the Solitaire to banish the impact, Solitaire to bring back the... Interesting. Could we not have... Warlock is pretty funny, I will admit. I forget. Are these brought back negated? They are. Light Sworn, it should be 4 in the top 16. So we are currently representing 1,300 damage over the Gazuki, not lethal. The Sealing Ceremony is going to go ahead and get rid of that Sulfafnir. Bit rude, bro. Thank you, Eli. Appreciate that. Abyss Spike, discarding Abyss Spike. We'll just put another body on the board currently. Oh! Probably Mud Dragon, right? Brenduke, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I do appreciate that. Indeed, we will put the Mud Dragon on the field. No more targeting for you, although I don't think that's really relevant in this matchup. Cannot target this card. Yeah. It could be a little bit of an issue, actually. We can't Spirit Master pop, but we could, in theory, Squire Saga. Or once we take care of the Mud Dragon, then it's fine. Appreciate that, Brenduke. Can wipe the field here. Still not lethal, though. Hello, Friends League. Okay, we've wiped the field. We've got targeting protection. Zaga Zaga, can you come back? Yes, kitty. Okay, so summoning the Samurai Skull. What are we dumping? Dumping the Spirit Master. Not really useful right now. It's not Shirahans, come on. It's Mayakashi. Hello, I see you. And realizing that there is now lethal on board, Zaga's just going to go ahead and scoop it up. That will be a Game 3 victory for Silent. Yep. Going to go ahead and push this. This will put us in round number 2. There will be no justice for Kitty. Thank you, Eli. It wasn't a we take those moment. He had nothing. He could not pop anything because of the Mud Dragon protection, and his opponent could just run it over for lethal. So it was a scoop. Eli, if you could do me a favor, I want to watch the new box deck. So if you could find me, the Synchron, Malefic, Light Sworn. I want to see if that one's new. Or TG, and put them in the stream queue for me. I'd appreciate that. Gonna be some long rounds, possibly. Cristrons do equal long rounds. But that's fine. It happens. Alright, we have our first round 2 match. I see you. I appreciate that. Thank you for your continued support, my friend. Really means a lot. Alrighty, we have Refresh at the bottom, Cloud Strife at the top. Both of these players are currently undefeated. Now, Ice Barriers are kind of in a weird situation. They definitely do prefer to go second, I think. But they're going to have the issue of if they go second in the back row, they can struggle. Their turn 1 play is probably get into the 0 Trishula. I don't know if they're running them. I'd like to think they are. If not, though, what do you do? We do have the ability to go into 0 Trish here if we want to. Thank you, Eli. Appreciate you. Electing to discard the Lance. Interesting. So currently our opponent cannot play spell cards. And we will just pass. Okay. No. Who here likes getting floodgated? Anti-spell fragrance, anyone? Undefeated Resonators. Are we playing the new card? Would be interesting to see. Got going on here. Red Dragon Archfiend. Going into another Crimson Resonator. We are going to be able to go into the big boy. If we so desire. No, instead we will go into the hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane Bring Back. And we're just going to be able to wipe the board here. I don't think we're coming back from this one. Sin Moon, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. The wins will allow us to get a card back. That's something. Okay, we gotta play. We gotta play. Activating Medallion. That's a pretty decent card. All right. Oh, we're about to see a cheeky play. Wait, are we... We're going for Trish here? I don't know if Trish was the correct play. One of the benefits of this version of the Ice Barrier deck is that one of your monsters is a Aqua Tuner, which is the requirement of the Gradle Dragon. Gradle Dragon, when summoned, would have popped 2. Nifroth, thank you so much, my friend, for that very generous raid of yours. Hello, hello, welcome everybody. We are currently we are currently hosting the Meta Freekly number 162. The new box, Sign of Synchro, I believe, or it is Sign of Synchro, right? I'm not getting that one wrong. Stars of Synchro, forgive me. Not right? Yes, I am participating. Weirdly enough, I've managed to go completely undefeated despite not winning a single game. It's rather impressive. Are Ice Barriers good? We are hoping to see that. He is about to get absolutely clapped, but I do believe that is partially because of a misplay. We had the opportunity to go for Gradle Dragon if we're running it, and we did not. I think Gradle would have... We probably still would have lost there, but we had a higher chance of winning. Or not losing, I should say. The Resonator player, I do not know if they're playing anything new or if they're just... Boom, boom, boom. But the Resonator player did go 2-0 against the top deck in the meta Rose Dragons in the previous round, which was, and we watched that in a replay, and it was actually pretty impressive, the plays they were able to make. Obviously, the introduction of a card such as Trish is extremely powerful, especially in a meta such as, or in a game such as Duel Links, rather. With access to level modulation skills like Territory of the Shark, going into Trish is actually exceedingly easy for the deck. I'm actually a lot more excited about that deck than I was initially, just based on what I've seen. But I do believe the standout deck of the box is very likely to be... yes, Nif. It is very likely to be the Infernity. Infernity Sage does a whole lot for that deck. Any Cristrons? Yes, we actually watched one last round and they won wanted. Refresh once again going first. Definitely would prefer to go second in this matchup. But yes, if you guys don't know, Nifroth is probably one of the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Streamers as far as both Duel Links and a Master Duel goes. Be sure to check him out. He streams a lot, and he is always playing a variety of decks. So if you're looking for something new almost every day, definitely check it out. Now, the other funny thing that ice barriers can do is anti-spell fragrance your both players with the Warlock. Hello, Squishy. Hello, Potato. Don't mind me just grooming my cat right now. Not yet, Eli. We are doing decent, Squishy. Thank you for asking. And it's a little cold out here at the ice barrier, but we're bundled up. There will be no replay of the cat going psycho. To be fair, it was kind of my fault. Putting all the monsters in defense position against Resonator, maybe not the best idea, but what are you gonna do? Oh, but we do have the ability to go into Zero Trishula. But we don't. Okay. Do we not run it? Not gonna lie, this is really bad for Ice Barrier. Yeah, I don't see how Resonators don't just absolutely destroy Ice Barriers here. When you're a deck that would much prefer to go second and you're being forced to go first, yeah. Oh, what do you do here? Probably... Yep, Red Dragon, sure. Gonna be able to wipe out the field. One back row, two... Wipe the board, get in for 800. Triple back row. Who knows how many of those are bluffs, though. But Resonators do play some live back row. Might not be playing Crocolisk, to be honest. I don't know, though. I haven't looked at the deck list. Keep in mind that as the first day on one of the first tournaments on the first day of release, a lot of the decks are going to be very experimental and stuff like what you suggested, where who knows, maybe Crocolisk will become like the play for the deck. That might come in the future. So that'll be like follow-up tourneys. What we're going to be looking for now isn't like, I mean, okay, obviously some decks are going to come out of the gate and just be busted. But what you're really looking to evaluate is there something to this deck at all? True, Mango. Every day does bring us one day closer to getting VFD'd in Duel Links. TTH destroying dreams once again. You gotta be able to respect it, though. Thank you, Eli. Torso, if you are here, I will go check out your replays shortly. Top Cut Simulator. Kitty, can you get off the keyboard, please? Oh my god, she is giving me a look. Oh, I'm sorry, did I miss double TTH? Wait, how did we banish it? Activates Tretch, destroys. Ice Barrier, its own worst enemy since 18? God. Welp. All right, I'm gonna go watch Torso's replays, Eli. Thank you. That is nasty. To be fair though, guys, I honestly do believe there is something to Ice Barrier. I've seen just enough. Wait a second. What's going on here? Is this the correct one? Lightsworn 1 to 2, Will. And this is going to be Torso, I believe, versus Zaga. So this is going to be Mayakashi versus the Malefics. Lightsworn, I said it a moment ago, 1 to 2. Oh, there's Crocolisk. Hello. Crocolisk is easily accessible to the Infernity deck and just... Yo! Okay. Yo! That was pretty alright. Not only did we put big Chunguses on the board, but we did have potential follow-up to pop whatever our opponent did with the Crocolisk, since we were able to put all those bodies on the board, as well as still having 2 cards left in hand. Very nice. Crocolisk might actually have a decent home in Malefics just because of the ability to keep the hand size decently decently up there from all the searches. And draw cards such as Malefic Selector. If you've already got a board full of stuff. Activating the territory. Territory into world. We'll go Stardust and one back row. Probably a claw. Nope. Zaga just not able to make any plays here, though. I mean, that's going to be a major downside of why he just wasn't able to... I mean, he wasn't able to do anything here. Hello, Boda. We will be able to go into Crocolisk again. Crocolisk, get that card draw. Drawing into Selector. Disgusting, by the way. So we'll be able to put Claw on the field and still have 2 cards in hand. So we have 2 pops right now. Okay. Crocolisk in Malefics. Could it be a thing? You can set up multiple disruptions that way. Malefic Claw Stream, as well as the Crocolisk pop. Okay. Color me impressed. Okay, let us see if we can find another match. Whew. Very interesting. I'm probably gonna yoink a build similar to Torso when I work on a cog run. True, we do have Malefic support in the box. You're right. Hello, Sakadetsu. I'm actually very disappointed that we didn't have any Infernities in today's event to actually make it even more relevant. I'm sure that I will not be surprised if we have some Infernity in the Meta Weekly, because they're probably going to show well in tournaments over the next day or two. But unfortunately, none today. Big sad. And what's up with all these really... Come on, guys. Where's the spice at? I don't like this. Alright, we're watching this one. I 100% believe people are going to see... Well, okay, assuming that the Infernities do well, it's a deck that you will see get more traction over time. We have Shu versus Yami. This is game number 2. Shu is up a game. This is the return of PK Fire. Due to the fact that Phantom Knights had their Limit 3 removed, that does mean that you can now actually play PK Fire again. And I am going to go quiet here a moment. I'm going to take this opportunity to go grab something to drink. I will be right back. I'm actually incredibly happy that PK Fire might actually be able to be good again. If it ends up being the only way for Burning Abyss to be viable, that's fine. Just the fact that it will have a deck that it can be played in will mean it's like no longer like quote unquote a wasted investment. Jeez. Is this the second Trap Tricks? Yikes. I actually think PK Fire is, like, no lie, probably the more interesting variant. What? Excuse me? Were we gonna be able to just go into Beatrice after this or something? Why'd we scoop? Brenduke, not in today's event, no. That's gonna be a 2-0 victory for Shu. Rose versus Rose. No, thank you. Oh, hey, we found our Synchron player. We're gonna watch the replays of these first. They are 1-1. Solomon and Invictus. I will repeat, if you were hoping to see certain decks, as this is the first day that the decks are live, it is very unlikely for anything outside of a very obviously tier 1 deck to like really like get huge representation. What you're gonna see is a couple people are gonna bring new decks, and if they perform well, it will proliferate. I firmly believe that is what's going to happen with both Ice Barrier and more so Infernity. Will Dragoonity? I'm not sure about that one. I think Dragoonity still has some pretty significant issues. But We will see. I think Infernity... I even think, unfortunately, Synchron is probably... Synchron is just has too many issues with having his extra deck locked up. But who knows, maybe. I would like to see that list, Brawl. I think we're gonna wait on that, Eli. The replay is nothing special. So we used the skill. We're gonna get 3 attacks. 1. Ooh, is you are not protected, but we'll bring back with a lance. We will take it out and then get in for 3,300. Brawl, if you could ping me, if you could at me with one of the pinned deck lists, I'd really appreciate that. I don't know if he's even playing Stardust Warrior. Let me... Okay, he definitely is playing Stardust Warrior. He's actually playing some interesting text here. Or, Okay, okay. Well, that was game 1. Okay. We know that Synchrons will win game number 2. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh. Whoops. Well, we're in game number 3. I clicked the wrong button. Just know that this is game 3, and Synchrons won game 2. Cloak set 3. Yes, that's what we want to see. Able to proceed forward into Musashi. Musashi bringing back the O-Lion. Attempting to attack. We will crow the Canadia. We will get bounced, however. Okay. We're just gonna wall up and... Yeah, I just don't even understand. Why would you scoop unless you literally had nothing? I'm gonna check. We will find out. Was it a DC or a scoop? That does appear. Thank you very much, Brawl. Appreciate that. Skill is Harpy's last will. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Appreciate that. I will definitely check that out. Okay. Yep, that was the final game of the round. We are proceeding onwards into round number 3. The only issue that I can see is it kind of looks like it has the same problems as any other Dragoonity deck of what are you doing turn 1? I mean, I guess the idea is you hope you draw into your swallow's nest. Okay, we are in fact in round number 3. We are going to be looking for a new match to spectate. We will continue to try and watch new box or ban list affected decks. And did the bot ping? Yes, the bot pinged. Perfect. Okay. Got some interesting undefeated decks. We will have a matchup in just a moment. People are still arriving to their matches. All right, found a match, just waiting for their opponent to arrive. Have we all made sure to complete our quizzes, by the way? I believe they go away tomorrow. No, I'm pretty sure it's before then, Eli. No, Vrains is going to be end of the month. Where did they move the announcement to? Yo, did they get rid of the announcement? No way. Yeah, I can't even find it. All right, we should have our match up in just one moment. Ah, okay. It is September 6th. Okay. Thank you, Eli. Okay, both opponents are in the room. Should be live in just a moment. Is it spicy, Eli? If it's spicy, I'll watch it. We're kind of following refresh right here. We are also going to take this opportunity while I'm hiding from you guys. We're going to go ahead and order something to eat again. There will be no nuggies today. No nuggies. We are in fact watching Ice Barrier. Looks like Yusef is probably on Traditional Heroes. This is probably the well, I mean, this is the Vision Hero version, so we're probably on Draw Sense. Question is going to be, are we going to end with any back row? Because realistically speaking, double sunrise really isn't that scary. One back row. We can play through one back row, surely, Clueless. Well, it is Refresh's game to do with as he pleases. It's gonna... Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I think we can get disgusting here, by the way. We're not coaching, but we can take everything from this boy. Chat may be saying it, but we're not saying anything. Adding another medallion. We currently are level 10. Oh, that does appear to be 11 levels on the field now. Synchro. Shokan into Trishula. Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Banish 1. Banish 2. Banish 3. Activating a second medallion. Grabbing a copy of Speaker for the Ice Barriers. We're going to go ahead and play Freezing Chains. Oh, we are just going all in on this boy. Two level 4s on the field. We will synchro into Hope Woven. Dragon Spider Shark. Attack, attack, and lethal. Fantastic. Game 1 to refresh. Obviously, everything was in his favor. Only one back row to deal with. Had the answer for it. Hello, Mako. Appreciate the follow again. Follow there, my friend. Appreciate you. Hope you are doing well. We will have game 2 up momentarily. Killer Khan, thank you for the follow as well. Each and every one of you that is following, that is very kind of you. Appreciate it. If you don't know, I stream the tournaments for Duel Links Meta, typically Mondays and Wednesdays. In addition to that, I strive to stream one other day per week on average. Usually some kind of ladder climbing or dual point room or something of that nature. This week should be a pretty packed one. We'll have the Meta Freekly today. We will have ladder climb tomorrow with the new ladder. I'm probably going to try and do it with Malefics. We will not, if we get 2 cog rank up, we will not actually cog this time around. But we will say that we did it. Probably going to try it with Malefics, and then if not Malefics, probably one of the other new decks like Infernity or Ice Barrier. Then on Friday, we will have the Meta Weekly. Normally on Mondays, but we moved it this time around to allow people time to develop new decks. And yeah, I will return. We will go cam on again in just a bit. I am just ordering myself something here real quick. Now, ice barriers, at least in the current build, do not have a very good turn 1. So we're going to see what refresh can do here. Heroes should probably have a pretty easy job of just going, like, these are both 2 decks that play probably minimal back row and just go absolutely ham turn 2. Although, okay, hold up. In this situation, yeah, in this situation though, oh my god, we are going to anti-spell fragrance the hero player. That is disgusting. Yeah, I realized that as you guys were saying it. Holy Jesus. Do we have a way to get it back though? We do need the chains. Doesn't look like we had the chains, so we are just gonna have to hope woven pass. Unfortunate. So we didn't see it happen here, but the play that everyone was talking about is Warlock of the Ice Barrier. When it's on the field, both players are under anti-spell fragrance. So if you have the chains, you can dump this to the graveyard and then make sure that you can bring it back out with the chains. And then against most traditional hero decks, they are gonna have to go battle. They're gonna have to basically, if you're familiar with Master Duel, if somebody puts out like a barrier statue against you, same basic concept. You lose your attempting to stop the Miracle Fusion. We will get booked, however, making the Miracle Fusion live. And then we're probably just popping off here. Yeah, there's almost no way we don't have lethal here. In fact, I think it's just straight up lethal. Even with the float. I'm pretty sure they do as well, Sakadetsu. He just didn't have the way to get it out. Although, did we use... Yeah, no. We are thinking long and hard about this play. Surely it's not that hard, my friend. I don't think it's a microwave. It could be the famous cursed chain link here. But even then, I kind of doubt it. Oh no, Kitty has returned. DQ for content. Discarding the Poly. How... Was that really a difficult... Oh, we just don't have any material in hand. Oh, wow. We will immediately get booked. That was to be expected. We will, however, go in and successfully take out the Sunrise. Yeah, the Ice Barrier player here got extremely lucky. Hello, Dark Wolf. And now we get to go burr. Yo, chill, bro. Holy G. Trinity. I don't know if we're just styling or we ran out of, like, monsters to go into. This is lethal, though. Because Trinity can attack the other two. And then the sun rises. And we cannot play hand traps in this version. So, lethal! Just go first, forehead. Wait. Excuse me? Bro, you are kidding me. Oh. We definitely take those. Do we have a mod call here? So translation for refresh saying that happens. We take those. If you know, Dark Wolf, you have to manage your time. Like, that's on the player. That is 100% on the player. Let me see if I can find us another matchup. Yeah, no, it was a timeout. Okay, we can either watch Undefeated DDD versus Rose Dragon, or we can watch Crystron versus Phantom Knights. Which one would you guys prefer? Okay, this is game number 2. Of course, it would only be game 2. And Ryuk. Paint dry. Solomon. Solomon is currently up a game. Because, yo, PK best deck. This is not the way you make a best deck, though. Okay, wait. I was confused for a moment. I looked away while I was making my order. We're going all in when it literally doesn't even matter here. Oh, we can't destroy. It doesn't even matter. Never mind. Ignore me. I honestly think the return of kind of full power PK, not full power, but almost full power PK is actually probably a pretty good thing for the meta. All things considered. We need a third gloves to save Duel Links trust. No, A deck like... here's the thing. A deck like Phantom Knights being good, like, it is an extremely cheap deck outside of, like, the random staple back row. Like, the fact that the deck can be relatively easy for people to get a hold of and can be, do extremely well, I think is actually really good for the game. You want decks like that people can basically build, like, relatively easily, and they are both fun, at least in my opinion. I consider PK fun. I understand that some people may not, but of the back row decks, they're probably, like, the most interactive. Dark Wolf, 1 to 2. No, it should be at least 1, maybe 2. Why is nobody playing Kawaki? Because Kawaki is bad. Actually, I would like to see somebody try playing Kawaki. It'd be funny. Madge, when's the next Freekly? Next Wednesday. You want to play this in the weekly this Friday, Squishy? I'll pay your entry if you bring Kawaki. Killer Khan, how are Infernities doing? Unfortunately, no Infernities entered today. I believe Battle Phase has 3 Infernities who entered it. So not very many people entered. They have not yet seen the light of just what the deck can do. Give it a couple days, trust. Same time as the one today, Squishy, just on Friday. 2 p.m. Eastern. And then we will have another one on Monday. Which maybe Decade will stream. It is a new box one, but I don't know if he will. We'll see. Infernities, Ice Barriers, and any deck that can make Crocolisk are going to be decks to keep an eye on over the next week. Killer Khan, keep in mind, any tournament today started 1 to 2 hours after the box released, or 2 to 3, excuse me. So people need to see the deck in action. So you need those first couple people to play the deck, and then people will go, oh wait, this deck actually kind of cool, and then they'll make it. Oh, are you cheese lethaling? I love Rebellion Dragons so much. Yudo, his deck, his cards, everything about him has got to be like top 3 favorite character, deck archetype, etc. from Yu-Gi-Oh! Easily. I love Phantom Knight so much. And that is a 2-0 victory for Solomon. Well done. You know, even though we got Kristrons in a tournament, we're not doing too bad on time. Confirming. Wandering. Floodgate and Book are gonna still be good even in a world with links, because they can disrupt your opponent's ability to get into links. Yes, your opponent can, there are situations where it will not be ideal to have those cards, but they are not gonna go out of the meta anytime soon. Alrighty, we have Shu versus Goomba. Goomba is on his Fish Twins Together deck. Shu, as we saw earlier, was on PK Fire. This is game number 3. Raigeki Break is going to be able to disrupt. But do we have some plays? We're able to get into the Dante. I mean, between those, like, oh, I think either is a perfectly fine choice. When does the Dream Ticket even expire? Now the question is, do we play Beatrice? We do, in fact, play Lady Bay. So one of the things in the past I would often tell people is that having 2 copies of a card feels extremely good. Especially if you're not like a whale. Like 2 copies is when you can actually tell the difference in having a card. That said, a 3rd Book of Moon might be the play just because of how universal the card is. But at the same time, being able to go 2 and 2 would also be kind of nice. We are going to go ahead and Farfa. This is a Giga Punish. What was a game that was clearly in Goomba's favor is suddenly not so much so. Probably did not expect to run into a Farfa again in this day and age. Electing to banish the Farfa. Interesting. NMO Buster, we will go over it if they make Top Cut for sure. I can't post a person's deck list, like, or rather I could show it after the tournament. We can't show a deck list during the event, as I'm sure you can imagine. That said, you can probably go and look at any old PK Fire list on the Duel Links Meta website, and it would probably be fine. But yes, if you can't hang out for the whole stream, NMO Buster, just when the VOD goes live, just go look it up. Or watch it near the end. I will make sure to highlight it. Hello, con man. We're probably just gonna go for the stall out here. I don't think Goomba has a way to get over this. Unless Goomba very specifically has an out in his deck, I would not I don't know why he wouldn't just surrender. Because here's the thing, Shu's gonna be able to just stall. And we need 2 spots to be able to do another. We only have one more Xyz play even left. So we need to either get rid of our monster or get rid of Beatrice somehow. And Goomba does not strike me as the type of player to salty timers or to salty stall if he didn't actually have a means to win here. But with only 5 cards left in deck, I can't, how have you not drawn the out if you run it? It's not even a tribute summon. He needs either A, something to deal with the Beatrice, or B, something to get rid of. There's no way he plays that card, Wandering. No shot. We're literally just gonna go to deck out, bro. Come on. I mean, you can't really enforce something like that, Elmaz. Why? You just gotta survive one more turn. Last card is Sparks. God. Last card is Sparks, but his back row is clogged. Time doesn't matter. Remember, you're gonna be getting time back every time you pass turn. Going into another Beatrice. Salt in the wound. Falcon burn. Can you imagine? Bro. Did you... So I'm looking at Goomba's deck list, and he absolutely has outs unless he sided them out. Okay, Goomba, are you in chat? That man absolutely had outs unless he either did not set them or did not. No, he had outs. He had outs. I need to know. I'm gonna ask him. I'll be back in a moment as well. My food is here. He in fact sided them out. I'm not going to say what the out was, just that he had an out. But he sided them out. We are in round number 4. This is the final round before top cut. Yo, Mugiwara has been on a tear lately. He is undefeated going into round 4 with DDD, and I'm pretty sure he was undefeated last week as well. Okay. Gonna be on the lookout for some of our spicy decks today. Oh, we are definitely watching Torso and Grucius. It may be a minute or two for the next match, everyone. In the meantime, I am going to enjoy a chicken rolled taco. Yes, Drewy. Let's see if I can do this without making a huge mess of myself. Oh, nope, it's disappearing. Oh, nope, nope. These things are delicious. Do not stare, please. We have seen some spice. We've seen ice barriers pop off. We've seen Crocolisk in Malefics. What else have we seen? Interesting. We watched Crystron's. We've seen Mayakashi. I'm actually really curious about this build of Mech Lords from Grucius, by the way. 20 cards. It's very interesting. I mean, it is still Mech Lords, but it's a very interesting build. It feels like it's going very aggressive for Mech Lords. Apparently drew all of his monsters, though. No back row.
But that is not the turn you want to see from Malefic. Excuse me? Embrace the true monkey. That was, Grusha's got very lucky that Torso bricked. Torso should have been able to easily clear game there. Easy, we are in celebration of the ice barriers. Blackwings, no, we did have a Stardust player though. I'm not sure of their current record. I've been following other decks. Yeah, you need it for Claw Stream. You need a face-up Malefic. This build of Grusha's is focusing. It's like I'm gonna get my one shot. If you disrupt my one shot, that's cool. But my one shot will be hyper consistent. So we don't know what kind of back row Grusha's is sporting, but it's very likely to be some kind of basic disruption. So the main goal from torso is going to be to flood the field. Looks like we are going to banish the graveyard. So the funny thing is, despite Malefics being big Chungus beaters, oh my god. Well, yep, death. Hitting a Malefic selector. Take it. Oh, this is just rude. What do you mean can't see? I don't have the blocker up. Sakadetsu. It protects against targeting destruction. Yeah, no, blocker, no blocker, blocker, no blocker. Well, that was unfortunate, and I actually really do like Torso's build of Malefics. I think he just, unfortunately, he kind of bricked both games. Malefics are actually incredibly consistent in most builds, so that was kind of unlucky. And if you guys are wondering why no picture at the moment, it is because I am eating, and I don't particularly like eating on stream. So I do apologize. We are watching JoJo versus Refresh, Game 2. JoJo is currently up a game. Turn 1 Stardust Warrior is extremely good. I agree, Pika. I think the downside is that the best way to play the deck, the skill heavily restricts what monsters are in your extra deck, and so that really hurts the deck. Oh my god. We just took everything from this man. Holy mackerel. Refresh with the Trishula into an absolute devastation. Oh my god. Honestly, Ice Barriers just need a turn 1 or a build that lets them survive turn 1. That's their issue. Otherwise, yeah, they're perfectly fine. They're putting up some crazy plays. They just get absolutely cheek clapped if they are forced to go first against a lot of decks.
Duel.
It's not quite a Fluffle deck. They do have some interesting turn plays. Like their anti-spell or their anti-spell fragrance monster. And we are just set up for a... Not Aquarion. What can we do here? Oh, wait. We're set Delta Excel. So we're going into our big boss monster here. This is... Excuse me? Yeah, this deck can actually also go into Stardust Warrior. I don't think he's locked. Going into the TG boss monster, TG Halberd Cannon. You will not summon on me. Wow. When all you can do is set pass. Halberd is... once per turn, during either player's turn, when a monster would be summoned, you can negate that summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. And Refresh is absolute booty cheek clapped by JoJo in a 2-1 victory. Trying to find another match. Apologies. Alrighty, this is game number 2. Obata is currently up a game. We have Synchrons versus Rose Dragon. Both players are 2-1. Both players are going to be looking to win this one out to secure their top cut. Shooting Star Road electing to not go into anything right off the bat. Interesting. We will now go into Stardust Warrior in defense mode. Interesting. Why did we scoop? Well, okay then. I guess we take those. I hope this isn't just bad connections today. Ah, is that why? Is he actually? Is he on stream on the other one? Well, you could have played in round 1 because the tournaments were offset. They were apart by an hour start time. So it's actually possible to have played in both, like, legit. Ah, Crow. Crow stonks do be rising. I don't see how Obata doesn't win this one outright. I mean, to be fair, this was a problem with the deck before they got Stardust Warrior, and is really not going to change. You need that first summon to go off. The ironic thing is, called by even wouldn't even be that big of a deal in this game. So you're telling me there's a chance? Electing to go into Musashi so that we can get the Synchron back to our hand, the quick draw. That will give us follow-up if our plays get disrupted. Stardust, we can now use our skill to bring out the Synchron. Venom 4. This is the final round before Top Cut. And we had the treacherous. How lucky can you be? Alrighty, lunch is finished. Thank you for your patience, everyone. What, if any, follow-up plays do we still have? This is probably going to be our Junk Warrior. Bringing back the Junk Synchron. Are we going to go into Junk Destroyer? Crimson Blader, another of the new cards. We have 1 attack. We have 2 attacks. We have 3 attacks. The funny thing is, too, so we can attack with Crimson Blader first, force out the, yep, he's doing it. He is forced to base